from her and said, I love you.
Mm-hmm. I got that. Thank you. We are now live on YouTube because we always go live on YouTube first. Yeah, it's okay. You're brand sponsored by Coors Light. Yeah, logo out. Maybe they'll send you brand sponsorship. Hello to YouTube. As you know, we always come online to YouTube first before we hop over on Facebook.
Imagine that.
Hello to you.
Did anybody talk to Zach tonight? Is he on? Does he know?
He's on almost all the time, isn't he?
He's usually... Zach, are you online? No, he's not online yet because I don't think anyone's online yet. But they'll see it afterwards. Like on the replay, I mean. Okay.
Reminder is sent.
We are going live on Facebook.
Bookface. Let's go. Let's get her done.
Put your smiles on.
It's on. Can't you see it? Look. It's right here. Can you make us bigger than, like, we people?
Hi, Facebook world.
Hi.
I'm Christa.
Kevin.
Cody.
And we're LCRC Raceway. Thank you for joining us live for Hump Day Happy Hour. Make sure you pop into the comments and communicate with us. I am fresh back from the farm. Kevin is fresh from putting the kid to bed, and Cody is fresh from honeymoon.
Woo.
Woo!
There ain't nothing fresh about any one of the three of those situations, just so you know. Yeah.
So I literally had to keep telling them to be quiet because we're so busy like talking and catching up on all the things that we kind of can't stop talking to each other. So I'm sure you're all in for a treat.
Oh, more than you know, honey.
But as soon as we go live, you guys all...
Oh, no, we're waiting. We are merely waiting for the green light to be able to talk. Was that the green light? Okay. Just tell me what subject you'd like to lead in with.
Well, I think we should finish the conversation that we were already having.
Well, we weren't having a conversation because we weren't allowed to talk.
Okay, fine. Hi, Tim Pence. Welcome. There's David. Thank you for jumping online. Oh, Brett Butter says, what's up, guys? Congrats again, Cody.
Thank you.
Are you on your phone?
I am. But it's Intel. It's
Zach Luke is on YouTube. Welcome, Zach Luke.
I also sent him a reminder.
Good job.
Okay. So let's talk about what happened today. Let's actually...
No, I would actually like... Shouldn't we start with the layout? Okay, we'll come back to the layout. Should we talk with the big product receive we're going to do later? No, we'll come back to that. This is me dropping, like, teasers for what's to come to keep them bit in, okay?
Suspense.
So, like, can you, like... You're going to have to get on my level of marketing here, okay?
Oh, no!
Yes.
No.
So we have a big
Thanks,
product to receive for later. We have track news about what the layout's going to be, but first we've got stories upon stories.
Which ones are we allowed to tell?
You want to start with Christa?
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about what happened today.
Okay. Lay it on. You start to tell the story and then I'll take over.
So, a couple days ago, went to the farm, got the lift position out in front of the house, so...
That was yesterday.
No, that was Monday.
Oh, you mean when we first... Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, got the lift position, had a little trouble, lift didn't want to work right. Didn't want to... Most all of it worked correctly, but it didn't. The boom didn't want to go up and down, and the turret wouldn't pivot.
It wouldn't go side to side or up or down, like kind of the most important crap. It wouldn't do.
So, long story short, left to sit for a couple hours, and all of a sudden it worked fine.
No, I got there, and I was reading all the things on the internet, and it said about the door being shut. And I knew that you had the little metal door wired open. So I'm like, I've solved the problem. So I go and I shut the door and I start it up and everything works. And I'm like, ta-da! Little did I know, Kevin had already done all of those things and it already was working. But anyway, I really thought that that I solved the problem.
So long story short, we kind of realized that if you start it up, move it, shut it off, do whatever work you're doing.
No.
Start
So
it back up.
We didn't realize at this point because then yesterday I went and I used it and it was working fine. So we kind of thought it was a glitch at first. And so I got it up into place and all of a sudden it won't move anymore. But luckily I was in place, right where I needed to be. So I worked there for a few hours doing what I needed to do on the eaves. And then basically when I was ready to come down, it moved. So then we realized, hey, it must just be overheating and, getting us stuck.
No, getting you stuck.
Me stuck.
Yeah. Like yesterday, I was feeding her material through the second store windows of the house, out through the windows up to the lift basket. So then...
Because I had the paint with me and the paint cup, but I didn't have... I guess we kind of skipped the whole part of the story. So I'm working on the eaves of the farmhouse. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, it's second story eaves, and I'm up on our JGL lift.
It's a 40-foot boom lift, if anybody really wants to know. It is mildly sketchy being up like that.
It is.
So then fast forward to today, and...
we thought we had it solved.
The overachiever that my wife is, if some of you guys don't realize this or not, but she likes to do it to the nth. So she's up there, working on the eaves, trying to get the whole front of the house done at one shot, and moves the lift, not frequently, but moves the lift some, and
turned it off each time, and it continued to work.
Yep. And then in typical, what did you just give us the devil for? Media marketing fashion, she goes to get down from the house, right, from working. So she swings away from the house, but before she goes down, she decides she's going to stop and paparazzi the work. And then guess what? Yep, it wouldn't go down. So there she was, hung up, and let's just say I had to leave her and go get the kid off the bus. And then we came back. And then we had to relieve her, still hanging, probably 20-some feet in the air in the basket of the boom lift by herself, to go to gymnastics.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally when I came back from gymnastics, miracles happened and boom, fired up and down it went. So
super fun.
In the midst of all this, I will tell you, we had several micro crises occur. At one point, I said, "Honey, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do for you. How can I help?" And she said, "I would really just like to have an adult beverage."
I wanted a beer.
Okay.
So I don't get scared up in the lift if there's something underneath me. But when you're in the basket, which is graded on the bottom so you can see straight down, if I'm over wide open spaces, I get nervous while I'm up there. So of course, I literally had just swung out to where it was wide open down below me and then got stuck. So I was okay. I was standing up and I was okay, eye level looking at or whatever. Then I decided I had to get out of the sun because I am so burnt from being up there for so long. And so I decided to sit down and hide myself behind the control thing or whatever. And sitting down was a good idea because then I decided to clean up the whole basket. It gave me purpose. I felt good. But the bad idea, because I started to get a little anxiety of you start to feel the basket moving and so anyway.
So I attempt to toss her
hey, Taylor.
a 12-ounce can from the porch, And of course, miserably missed. You know, I've actually bounced it off the drip edge of the front of the porch. Didn't even get it to the basket.
Mm-hmm.
And it bounced down off the ground. Adeline thought she was going to be cute, so she grabbed it and tried to throw it back up to me on the porch and bounced it off the front of the porch, and it blew up. And we had
That was funny.
frothy everywhere. Anyway, so we laughed and, sorry, Mom, we got to go. And AJ and I left. But going to the car, I thought I owed it to my beautiful wife to work a little harder, try to resolve her situation. So I got a bag out of the back of the car and put a couple presents in it for her, tied it to the extension cord that she luckily had hanging from the basket. And I said, "Hey, honey, pull your cord up." And, you know, so she got something to drink, and she survived a miserable 35 minutes by herself with no one around.
Yeah.
And so then we get her to the ground, and, you know, crisis averted. Everyone's okay. No one was injured. And I get a message from my friend, Mr. Lovell, and he is basically, in a friendly way, scolding me about not having a harness in said basket, because if the auto leveler for the basket goes out while you're up in the air, it could literally flip you right out of the basket.
Oh, good.
He knows from experience. He was 85 feet up, I think he said, and had him at a 45-degree angle, and he was lucky to be able to hold on. So, long story short,
you're gonna make me strap in now.
Well, it's been discussed.
Okay. No problem. I've been telling everyone I've been strapped in anyway. He just had his eagle eye. Anyway, so super fun day at the farm.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, Kevin and I decided to work pretty hard this morning at LCRC stuff before we left, because that put a whole wrench into the day as far as how much we got done after that. Okay, we need to catch up on some comments. Tim said thank you to the staff, or to you two and the staff for the great races this year. Thank you for coming, Tim. There's Jody Samoji. Says congrats, Cody, and happy birthday to Kevin.
Thanks.
And then Nick Camasco says, is it October 20th yet?
I hope not.
No, not yet, because we just pulled pipe off the track yesterday, and the boys are getting ready to put in the new layout. Robin Hiles online hanging out, and Tim said, Cody, you having fun yet? Always. You can tell by all of his enthusiasm. We've got... So I think that's Dennis Brew said, have the experiences many times. Haha. Brett Hoover says, thanks, Kevin, for working with me on picking up the Losi bike on Saturday. Made a nice car ride with my daughter. Awesome. Perfect. Gavin says, I wish I could make to the Halloween race. Well, Gavin, it's not too late. You still have time. You can still make it. If you start walking now, you'll definitely be here in time.
Wow. Tough crowd today.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we talk about some Halloween race layout?
How about the fact that you're covered in oil-based primer?
I am covered in oil-based primer. My arm doesn't go that way, but yep.
It's all right. While you were getting stuck in a lift, I was pouring concrete all by myself.
Oh, he was. He did a great job. He did a very, very good job. And Gavin says he'll be in Myrtle Beach, so I don't think that'll work. Well, why would you ever want to go to Myrtle Beach over the Halloween race? Very confusing.
I don't know. I could go to Myrtle Beach over the Halloween
race. I'll go the next week. Next year, make sure you plan around it. Just kidding, Gavin. It's fine. Have a wonderful time. Okay, did you guys come up with a plan? So the boys met at 6:30 to discuss layout. I have not talked to them about it yet, so this is the big reveal. Have you discussed the layout for the Halloween race?
Yeah, it's a secret.
I'm going to need more information.
Well, we're going to pile dirt up, roll in some spots. We'll zigzag.
Unlock the vault, buddy. I didn't invite you on Hump Day to be all like tight-lipped and
So here's how this goes. I was hoping, because we had joked about the possibility of pulling pipe and re-lipping some jumps and making the Mugen Challenge layout go backwards for the cancer race, right?
We did talk about that.
We talked about that because it's doable. But then the Mugen Challenge layout was so good, and of course our lives got busy with all the things, and we were short a week because of moving it ahead, and then we just left it, right?
Mm-hmm. Which was a great decision, and actually a lot of the racers told me they were glad about that because they really liked that layout, and they were glad to have a second chance on it. So it really worked out for our favor.
It worked out in many more ways than that, just because like the weather leading up to it, if we would have had it tore up, holy cow, it would have... anyway. So it was all good. So we pulled the pipe, and I'm like, I just assumed we were sticking to that. Let's just re-lip it and change a takeoff or two and run her backwards.
And Cody, what's the consensus?
Yeah.
So we got a new layout. You're gonna have to like speak out to the world.
Usually I have a little mic here.
So I know. I'm sorry. I should have mic'd you.
Yeah.
So long story short, Mini Daytona is staying. Harry's Corner, Mini Daytona.
Okay.
The new big bowl.
The bowl turn. The bowl turn. It's staying, but it's...
Because for me, Daytona is a location. It is not an obstacle.
Okay,
if you talk about Daytona to me, I'm over at the start.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I get that. You have to remember nowadays, though, the majority of the people have no idea. They'd never seen the original Daytona. Mm-hmm. It's just so sad.
That was like my first ever real marketing ploy, is when I was trying to save Daytona. Do you remember that?
You and Zach.
Yeah, we were like staging a protest on Daytona when they were gonna wreck it.
Zach was laying in the middle of the track so he wouldn't hit him with the cat.
Taking pictures of like, don't wreck it,
and
like
chained to the fence.
You know, if we can get 1,000 shares, they won't wreck Daytona. And like I think we got like 17 shares. It was a big deal. Yeah, super good. Okay, so Dennis said congrats to Cody. Zach says, "Oh, Daytona. I know those were the good old days." Steven says, "I bet that the new layout will have jumps." I bet. Tim said it'll be a great layout. Oh, that the last one was a great layout. Mm-hmm. There's Danielle. She says, "Hey, I bought some Halloween decorations for Pete's Pit and our trailer. He's really excited. I saw from what you guys were talking about in the comments that you were very excited about taking up a lot of space with all of your Halloween decorations for our Halloween race. Hey, listen, it's for a trophy. I mean, think about the money he spends to go racing for a trophy. You got to decorate to that level."
Oh, Zach, are you, well, I guess not you and Earl anymore.
Oh, there's Jason Haas. He says Daytona. I'm sorry, I interrupted you, but Jason Haas got me excited. He's on and said Daytona was fun back in the day.
Oh, are you coming to Halloween? Gonna do it? Come on.
Samoji said that they won last year, which they did. And then Mr. Margle said, "No, I'm not excited."
Aww.
Come on. Just put her up an extra tent.
Zach, we can decorate our little corner that we still have together.
Aww. That was so romantic. You're still like saving room for your bros even though you're married.
Why did they have to leave my life?
Yeah,
I'll talk to you about it later.
No, that's not how this works.
Oh my gosh. Danielle says challenge accepted. So what we're talking about is our Halloween race. It kicks off on October 20th. It is a really cool special event because we do some extra things. We have hay rides for the kiddos. We do trick-or-treating. We do a pit decoration challenge. So we let the kids pick their favorite decorated pit. What?
So the fact that we actually own a farm and real hay wagons now. Do we have to up the...
Yes!
You brought that on yourself.
Oh my gosh, yes! Now that you
That
just
was
did
100.
that.
Either you really wanted to do it yourself.
He
just
clearly
worked your
did.
way
Wait,
into
but
it,
you know what?
or you just set yourself
No,
up for
no.
disaster.
Wait.
This is how dirty I am with this whole game, right? So the hay wagon right now, one of our new hay wagons, is easy to get out.
Mm.
You know what's not easy? That aluminum ATV trailer we've used for the last decade, which is currently buried in OSB board and
Okay,
everything.
wait. We have two problems though.
So
Number
I'm
one.
just
Number one. Wait. Number one. Will the hay wagon fit back through the field, through that opening?
to go where?
To go back to the saddle club.
Well, I mean, it'll rub a little.
Number two. Are we gonna ride the saddle club?
No.
So where's our hay ride going?
Well, we have like 1.4 miles of road here.
Ugh.
Can you just...
We're gonna do a parade instead of a hay ride this year.
Just
It'll be in a real hay wagon, like it's a hay ride.
I think that's actually overkill. We're gonna have to downsize.
That's crap.
Oh my gosh. Jason says he doesn't have an 8 Scout. I know where you can borrow one. Got a flat on your hay wagon. We did have a flat.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's no joke. We actually have. We've had several flats in the hay wagons, actually.
And Zach said, love you too, Cody.
Aww.
Yeah, we've gone through quite a few tires since our start of our farm career.
It is exhausting.
It's super fun. I'm like, it's my favorite part.
The new hay wagon, though,
has nice tires.
Yeah.
So, also trick-or-treating. So if you're coming, make sure you bring some candy along for your pit to hand out to the kids. I will tell you, we usually get somewhere between 20 and 30 kids. So don't feel like you have to have hundreds of pieces of candy. Because the kids do end up getting really, really spoiled with what you guys bring. So really 20 to 30 kids usually is about it. And that's kind of me gauging high. I would love to say I hope that we have 50 kids here. But as hard as we've ever tried, we really, we get each racer family only has a couple kids. That we only go so far with it. So anyway,
true story.
Taylor says the hay wagon isn't rust red, is it? Actually, no. We have a very nice hay wagon, nicer than the tractor. Which, by the way, if we were going to haul the hay wagon, what would we haul it with? The rusty red tractor?
You're damn right we would.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
Those poor kids, really, all that
Fumes?
smoke. No, do you know, like when it starts up, like it like throws the oil everywhere.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It does. What causes the big plume of smoke when you start it?
Because it's a 70s model and it has a little extra blow-by.
Yeah, blow-by oil, like I just said.
Don't believe it.
It may be cheaper to hand out money than buying candy. Yeah, there you go. That's not a bad idea, really.
Cheaper to buy meat at the grocery store than it is to have a farm. Yeah. All very true.
Actually, that is kind of a good idea to hand out money.
It is.
What?
Like have a little bowl of change and just have the kids grab change. Candy is
Change.
freaking expensive. Do you have any idea how much candy is anymore?
No, I don't buy any.
But you got change everywhere. Go grab it out of all your cars and put it in a bowl.
I have enough change to turn it into actual good money though. So
Yeah.
Well, don't put the quarters in.
Only give the dimes, nickels, and pennies.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Steven's on a roll tonight. He says, I think everyone should bring a red spray can of paint and we'll have a paint party.
Everyone gets a spray of red every time they walk past.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry. Did you say the new RV 400 lot back in the back 120
is where
Saychuk's gonna park next year? Is that That's what I thought. I thought I heard that.
He's on my team.
I heard it.
Oh man. Pete's on your team, though. He says, what would a hayride be without a stinky tractor?
Yeah.
It's more than a stinky tractor, though. It's like, I mean, they might need like little windshield wipers.
Christa Jean.
Hey, listen, I love it. I have used it way more than you did. Okay, but it is.
Really?
It does. On the farm, who has used the tractor more?
In the last year?
Yes.
You.
On the farm.
I built an entire ATV motocross track with that tractor, just so
On
you know.
the farm.
Why do you think the clutch was out and it just shot?
I've done all the
25
things on that
years
thing.
ago.
And I like
Yeah.
it. I really do like it. But it does blow
Oh, so you're
oil.
judging me now, too?
It's old.
Yes, it's old. It's as old as I am.
I like the patina on it. Okay? I do like it.
It's not patina.
Oh, it's patinaed. But you have to admit, the patina is rust. Like
It
Rust
has some rust
red.
spots on it, but it's red. It is not rusty.
it's
It's red.
okay. So
Sorry, it's
It's all right. Yeah, it's
my
right.
grandfather bought it new. Okay.
welcome to the party, Cody. Okay. Moving right along. Cody, tell us a story about your honeymoon.
Wait, is Hunter watching?
I don't know.
I don't know. She
I
should
meant
be.
to text
Hunter,
her,
if you're
but-
watching, you should tell me in the comments.
She would have said something by now. She was.
Their HI, yeah, right. No, they'll argue with that crap too, Ed. Thanks. Nice try.
It's got good potato. Okay.
I'll bust out to me. Well, yeah. That's how that's the only way I have to let her know that I'm serious.
Kevin.
She doesn't even remember my middle name half the time, so it's okay.
Yes, I do. Mr. Eugene. Kevin Eugene Muma.
I
Just
know.
like his
Whatever.
father before him and his grandfather before him. Eugene middle name. And then my middle name's Gene. His middle name's Eugene. And so then mine's Gene after
Mhm.
me. But pretty cool, huh?
That's all right.
What?
Oh, your allies are off the charts.
Well, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You know, wait till you guys see the video footage I got from the top of the lift today for the Sawmill Ridge
Funny.
video.
Did
Yeah.
you see it?
No,
No,
I
I'm
didn't.
just saying she would have had plenty of time to get plenty of coverage.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
just did like every 20-minute update. That was all. Just like
so
every
like
20
six
minutes.
of them. So like 6 of them.
Yeah. But you know what I haven't done
Lots
yet?
of time to reflect to yourself.
Seriously. But the worst part about it was I was sitting up there on the lift all by myself, and you're gone. People keep driving by, and they like see me just sitting there. So then they think something's wrong.
Because it is. Hello.
But I don't. They can't help. Like what?
Yeah, right.
So they like pull over, and they're like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, everything's great." I'm like, what do you say? Like, no, can you get me?
No, but you can just leave me here like my husband did.
No, that's crap. Because she had 2 choices.
I wouldn't have gone for either one of them either. Leave me there. I can get a little ladder.
Well, then don't get upset about being stuck in a lift.
What are you upset about?
He's upset.
Oh.
He's.
Oh, she was upset.
Oh no, not at you.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no,
Oh,
you
yeah.
were upset about being stuck in a lift.
No, I get
Okay,
a little.
easy.
I'm like I said, I get a little anxiety
Yeah.
when I'm free floating, not above. Like if the roof would have been below me, I would have been fine. I could have sat up there for 4 hours. Honestly, it would have been a little mini vacation. I would choose to be up there and just sitting and taking a little break from all the people and all the restaurant.
We'll go
But-
to dinner tomorrow. We'll stick her up there with the horse.
No. But when you have me free suspended, I get a little anxious. It wasn't, was
You don't have the
anxious.
side of the house to catch you.
Hey, Toby just jumped on. He said, "Congrats, Cody. Congrats, Kevin, on being a year older. Still not as old and senile as me. Congrats, Christa, on being rescued from a lift for 2 hours. Toby, happy birthday to you. I'm so sorry I missed you on that day. I was
When was
not.
Toby's birthday?
It was just a couple days ago. I was not on Facebook that day.
Sorry,
and but happy birthday to you, buddy. I
Happy
hope
birthday,
this is
Toby.
the best year yet for you. And there's Brady. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Dennis Brew says that Kevin's new nickname is Face because I'm sure he makes some faces. Saychek says I call everyone that.
Yeah,
Face
yeah,
is better?
Braden. Yeah, Braden, go ahead and try
That's
it once.
hilarious.
See what happens.
Mini vacation for everyone. Yeah, actually, so Stephen, one of my friends that drove by texted me, and they're like, "Girl, what are you doing up there?"
Yeah, Jamison drove by, and I'm walking across the front yard. I had just gotten back the second time while she was stranded on the lift, and Eddie waves and beeps and drives by. I walk over. I'm like, "Hey, wife, how's it going? You still holding on up there?" "Yeah, she's fine." And she's looking at her phone. She goes, "Oh, Heather just texted me and asked me what I was doing up here."
So I texted her back and I said, "Oh, just hanging out. I needed a break for the kids.
Yeah, that's right.
They can't get me up here." It's better than timeout. It's way better than timeout. Yeah, Toby, don't worry. Your present is tucked safely away until Halloween or after. It could be any time. We'll just tuck it away for a while. His birthday gift. So anyway, are we doing a cornhole tournament this month? Yes, Brady. We will have our cornhole tournament as part of the Halloween race. Weather allowing, we may do a kids movie as well on Friday. The only thing I'm not sure about is unfortunately we had scheduled the Woodfire Pizza guy to be here for food on Friday, and he is unavailable now. So I am working to try to get the tacos here, but I can't tell you for sure what the food will be on Friday yet. But we'll come up with something.
It was rumored at one point this afternoon it could be custom
what?
French fries.
So one time I did French fries before.
I have a suggestion.
Oh, okay. Please tell us.
John Hefner.
Okay, John can be hired. I can teach him my French fry recipes.
He could probably just bring all the things.
Probably.
Or he would love to bring all the
deep
things.
fryers and slushy machines.
Cotton candy machine.
Belly aches, rotten teeth.
So anyway,
sugar eyes.
I did say to Kevin today, honestly, I'll hire John as my main chef in the French fry department because I did have that kind of figured out.
He'd probably enjoy that a lot.
I think he
Or
would.
Cotton candy and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah.
So
The thing is, you got to keep it small enough for the amount of help that you have.
Right.
Because you do
have
not
you ever
want.
watched John work?
Yeah, but you do not want a line 300 people deep. And I'm going to tell you right now, did you ever see how hard I work?
Mm-hmm.
I had a line like 300 deep. I mean, it wasn't 300, but it felt that way.
Well, you had cheap help. That was coming out of my mouth before you said you were helping. Just so you know.
Man, they're all wanting the French fries.
I know.
Aaron says, I wish I was coming to race. Aaron, just come. Come.
Aaron, you show up. I'll get you a jump car.
Shane says yes to French fries. Well, I hope you're yes to cooking again.
Oh,
we'll
Shane.
need you as a sous chef.
Shane, you've never had these fries.
Yes, he was our helper the last time. Him
Was
and
he?
Michelle were like the ones making the fries. How do you not remember anything?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Shane Yoder.
Oh no. No, Shane and Michelle nipple.
Yeah, the one right above it.
Oh. Listen, I can only read the highlighted words. I can't.
Sinister Donuts is absolutely amazing. It's a food truck up my way. Yeah, we actually Sinister Donuts was at Cody's wedding.
Yeah.
And I did try
and at Goose Day. They were at Goose Day.
Yeah.
The weekend after.
Did you have any?
No, the line was literally so long. Graham cracked the joke to AJ because AJ wanted to stand in line for donuts, right? Graham said, "Oh, honey, the line's too long. Hell, till we wade through the line, they'll be out of food."
Mm.
Now she was obviously trying to get AJ turned off of waiting in line for the donuts.
Yeah.
She wasn't all that far off. Like, it was a
long line,
50 feet.
Well, I'm glad that it's good. I had the Fruity Pebbles, which I thought were delicious.
You had Fruity Pebble donuts?
I did at Cody's wedding, and
we were so excited for that truck, and I didn't have a single donut at my wedding.
Oh, so I warned you when we were planning your wedding. I said you guys are not going to eat.
I did eat them,
but I said the way you have things planned, you are not going to get to eat.
I had a pizza and like 6 Red Robin.
I was gonna say
because Andy just kept bringing them back to me.
Made sure he did.
So then I also tried a chocolate something donut. What were the options?
It was his whole menu. So yeah, he didn't limit himself.
So I had told our whole table. I said, I love mini donuts. I think they're delicious. I love Sparkies very much, right? But I don't want a dozen donuts. I don't want 6 donuts.
Mm-hmm.
I want a donut. So then everyone at our table, when they went and got their donuts, they gave me a donut. And so I ended up with a dozen donuts. Okay. Just one donut at a time.
But different ones, though.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
Fruity Pebbles donuts?
It was really good. And I loved Fruity Pebbles as a kid.
Me too.
And it was really delicious.
I just enjoy the strawberry drizzled ones.
Well, yeah, so it had said on there Cody's favorite, and somebody gave me one of those, and it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, not my favorite. I mean, it wasn't bad. It did not taste bad.
Well, I'm more.
But compared to the other ones,
right? I don't like all the sweetness of the other ones. Like the strawberry ones are like the.
Well, maybe you should talk them into like a garlic parm donut. Just saying.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, we missed something. I heard Dennis Brew will have a crock pot with chili on. Perfect. Dennis brought the crock pot. Hey, Brian. There's Brian Bender. There's Bill Smith. You know what, Bill? I miss you, buddy.
What did Aaron Miller say? Oh, roasted pecan. Oh,
of
yeah.
Course. Of course. There's nothing that smells better than that.
When we went to Goose Day. Well,
I wasn't there, so thank you.
Is the Goose Day thing, was that the thing in Lewistown with the drones?
Yes. Yeah. Kevin and his mom and Adeline went. I was horseback riding.
Yeah.
But the drone show was pretty spectacular.
Yeah. Zach was watching.
I saw lots of videos of it. I really wished I could have been there. But I got an opportunity to go on a horseback ride with my new horse that I could not pass up. So
Kevin's horse?
It's not Kevin's horse.
I feel like I heard that. Where did I hear that? Oh, last Wednesday.
It's not Kevin's horse.
Kevin's new horse.
Sorry. It was going to be Kevin's horse, but...
Then she rode it.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Although I'm going to make this mare be my horse.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Don't bullshit to the people. No. You're taking the new one.
Maybe you need the older horse for your older body.
It hurts me to say, but actually I think I have mare problems. So if you guys don't know, a mare is a female horse. Stop talking, guys.
No.
I know, potty mouth. I know. I don't let him swear during this. Yes, and he does. And
I didn't hear it.
Strike number 1.
He swore a while ago. I didn't hear that.
So,
hey Pete, maybe you want to make Fruity Pebbles Rice Krispie treats as your trick or treat.
When we went to get, what do you want? Well, that's funny you asked that, Cody. It's funny you asked that. What is his name?
The horse? We didn't name it yet.
The new horse.
We didn't name it yet.
Horsey.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kevin started calling the horse Timmy.
I'm Richard.
No.
I'm gonna call him Dick.
No.
You can. He has one.
Okay. Rein it in online today.
What?
That's trick
It's
number
true.
2.
I said
but we
nothing
don't say that
wrong.
online to the world. I mean, okay. Anyway, moving forward. Adeline wants to name him Oreo, which
Because he's flea bitten gray.
so meaning he's mostly white, but he's got little black spots all over him, like hardly even spots. There, it looks like
What's when you go to Dairy Queen and you get
a blizzard.
Yeah, with an Oreo blizzard.
No, the cookies and cream blizzard.
Whatever. Yeah.
Or maybe it is the Oreo blizzard.
I think about
cookies
going.
And cream to me.
Listen, I think about going to the cream stop and getting. They literally would take Oreo cookies and shove them in a milkshake and grind them up.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. We have name suggestions in the comments, and I like it. Phase 2. Somebody else actually said you should name it Kevin, and I kind of like that.
Cody and Hunter had a duck named Kevin. Just ask them why they named it Kevin.
Okay, the
because
Simojis.
It was a grumpy old duck that just complained at everything, seemingly. So.
Simoji says Hank. Timothy Penn says, "Hey, no Timmy."
yeah, I get it.
Da-Ed? Why Da-Ed?
No.
Da-Ed? Oh, don't say that. Oh, you did that on purpose so that I would say that. They tricked me in the comments. Banned. Wait, let me hit the ban to Steven say check button. Dottie?
No.
What am I missing there?
Sounds like potty.
Because he has dots? Okay.
Toic.
Toic! Hey! Wow. How are you, buddy?
Yeah.
Good to see you in the comments. Wish I could have seen you in life. Come out and visit.
So anyway, we are. Yes.
Donald?
Dots.
No.
Donald. No. They're horses, not ducks. Come on.
Thank Cody.
Anyway, back.
Now Danielle wants to name a rabbit Pete. Hey, Hunter Saner's online. Look at that stud. About time you jumped on. You should have heard what he was saying about you earlier. Woo-wee.
Oh dear.
Miss you guys. You know I miss you too, Christian. Seriously. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you.
So back to the reason I brought up
going for my glasses because I didn't think there was any way you could see that.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
No, never mind.
Going back to
the day we went to get the new horse.
My horse.
It's not the horse. Yeah, that one. No, Cody, no.
Duke.
Remember earlier when I said this is what 8 years looks like?
Yeah, but it's like 17.
Yeah.
Thank you. High five. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about right now. Call the horse breezy.
You want?
I have to stay pretty neutral.
You know what? Well,
he's
kind of on my shit list right now. Oops.
Uh-oh.
He's kind of on my list right now because
it's getting real up in here.
Cody was planning his honeymoon.
Mm-hmm.
Who does he come to help him pick the resort, plan his airfare, set up all the things, and whatever? He comes to me. Then he's away on vacation and having a great time or not, I don't know, because he doesn't text me. He texts you about it.
Yeah.
Now, where were you when he wanted to book his whole trip?
Oh, I thought you were going to say where were I when he was getting married, and I was going to say right behind him.
I know. I could hardly see you past him because I was the one doing the work. You don't want to hear your crap. I was busy.
Actually, they were on the track pulling pipe.
Oh my gosh. Call the horse Breezy. Call the horse Duke. A horse walks into the bar. The bartender asks why the long face. That's wonderful. I'm sorry,
come
Joe.
on.
I'm sorry, Joe. I heard you swear before, so you can't yell at me. I can't believe you just said beep.
Yeah.
I know. I try to be as straight laced as they come.
How's that working out for you?
So anyway, are you gonna tell us anything about the honeymoon?
Can I finish the horse story?
Oh my gosh, are you still telling that story?
Yeah, well, if you'll allow it.
Okay.
It's been like 44 minutes.
No, the horse story's
It's
been like 14.
exhausting. Like, come on, get it
So
out.
we go to buy a horse.
Yes.
Not the horse we brought home, but we go to look at a different horse.
Horse with no name. Da, 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 da.
So anyway, while we're there, I said we should just get them both. And you looked at me like, are you out of your mind? We have 3 people that live under our roof.
Oh, so you didn't get 2 horses?
No.
Thought,
Oh,
We
I'm
have both.
sorry.
We have
I
one horse at
thought
home.
you were saying you already have 2 horses.
that's what I was saying, but at the same time, like...
No, that's where I'm at. I have 2 horses. I can't take 2 home.
So
He
the
wants
one
me to
we
buy
act-
2.
The one we actually went to look at was like Homie Half Dead, right?
But
Oh,
he
dude,
was
right up my alley.
he was more of a rescue.
Whatever.
No, listen. No,
He looked like Homie Half Dead.
This is part of the story, though. He was a rescue. So right now, he is homie half dead. You can't, whatever. And hopefully, through rehabilitation, he would be the most wonderful horse. But you never know. You get some weight on him, and you get him rehabilitated.
I'll
and
put 200 pounds on him and see what happens.
Oh, really?
That's probably your pace.
Right? I'm in.
Fair
But
enough.
no.
I'll just remind you of the last time you
But-
got on a horse.
How about the last time I got off a horse?
Dale Steidinger is online.
Wow.
It says, book me a trip. I'm ready to go. Hey, Dale, I'm ready to go too, buddy. I'm too busy booking everybody else's trips. I don't book my own.
Oh boy.
Donkey.
And we're not naming a donkey. DONKEY. But that's, I kind of love that, though.
Hunter wants a donkey so it can, correct your horses.
Less
Only donkeys
pain.
correct horses.
If that's one book, Kevin. First name less, last name pain, less pain.
No.
Because he won't buck you off.
You name him Rib.
You're right.
So it'd be less pain.
Why? So we can break them.
No, Stephen, I am not hammered. I am just a good time. Aaron says, not like you don't have the barn space for both. Oh,
Right?
okay. I know, Aaron. I know I have the room, but that's not the point. Someone has to keep riding these horses. Okay, this is what you guys don't understand. No, wait. Just let me tell my story. Did Cody tell you I said you should get a donkey companion for your horses? No.
She wants a donkey.
No.
And a dog and a cow and a goat.
Okay, I'm in for almost everything but the donkey. I don't see the point of a donkey.
Why? Who does not love a good jackass?
That's not swearing.
It's a word. Back to me. The horse thing. Right now, I have 2 horses that I am responsible for riding both of them. And now I've missed 2 days because I spent 2 days stuck on a lift. And I was trying to ride the
That's a
horses
lie
every day.
too. You only spent 1 day stuck on the lift. The other day you were.
Yesterday, I had no intentions of being up there that long to do that. I thought we would be able to. I remember I was supposed to go with Pete. I had a bunch of stuff I was going to do yesterday.
Yeah.
I couldn't do any of it because instead I was painting eaves for 2 hours because I didn't, or more than that really, because I didn't have a choice.
Well, no, you painted for 2 hours, but you were working for 2 or 3 hours.
So anyway, it's been hard on me to keep all these horses ridden and up to par all by myself. So
Can we? We're gonna need more staff.
Hi, Laura.
For these hump day things, if it's going to continue to go like this.
Aaron says, I passed a donkey farm. Oh, I can't read that. Thank you.
Oh. Cool.
I actually love that, though.
Yeah, I love it, too.
Oh, that's great.
Laura, thank you for worrying about my life and safety. She texted me and sent me this picture of looking up to the top of the house, and it was a meme, and it said, "Looking for Christa." And there I was. Yes, I'm on the ground, safe and sound. I'm safe and sound.
So I run the lift down. I just get her down to where.
First of all, he did a horrible job on the way down, though. You were like, boom, boom,
no, because.
And, I thought it was gonna.
Yeah, well, I would have ran you into the porch. And then,
okay, well, thanks for the warning.
Well.
Because, all of a sudden, I'm sitting up there and I'm bracing myself, and then, whoa, whoa, whoa.
You do realize that the controls from the back end don't work near like the controls from the
No,
gas.
I don't know. I don't know that. Sorry. I think you just made that up.
Maybe. Anyway, get her down to the ground, crisis averted, everything's over. And then I just hit the up button just for fun and took her back up 3 or 4 feet.
I almost punched him in the face.
she couldn't reach me from 30 feet away.
No, just later. All of a sudden later tonight when he comes to bed, if all of a sudden I punch him in the face, it's because of that moment.
There was an, I mean, zero humor in the look in her face.
Not happy.
Anyway, so we have 10 minutes left.
Oh my gosh, we have big news.
The Saner wedding.
Also the Saner wedding. We have a big restock to talk about, but tell us about your honeymoon. You have a 5-minute story, your best 5-minute story. And then we're going to talk about our big restock of tires that we have. That they won't know what company or anything.
Take 8 minutes.
5 minutes.
Hell, take 9.
I won't time you.
So I don't like flying, let alone outside of the country.
Mm-hmm.
So get to DC, fly from DC to Fort Lauderdale. Fine, that's cool. Hang out in the airport for a while. Sit at the bar. Go to our gate. They're talking about you need a red stamp on your boarding pass to board the flight. Mine is blank. So is hers. Go ask the people. They're like, oh yeah, you should have a QR code that you filled out, this and that. Nope, never got anything about that. Oh, well, here's the Spanish one.
They put up a QR code that's the Spanish version of the application.
So, she's trying to change it to English, but it's glitching and it's not changing all of it or most of it to English. So, she's trying to...
You missed an important... Wait, no. You missed an important thing. It's 20 minutes till you board.
Yeah, there's 20 minutes till we board.
Have to have this done.
Can't get on until... So, I'm freaking out because I hate flying. I now hate airports. And
Hunter says it was 10 minutes before you board.
Oh, there you go. It's even worse.
Yeah.
So I'm freaking out. So she's trying to rush through filling this thing out, and she knows a little bit of Spanish, but doesn't know all the Spanish. So she goes and asks the mail flight guy for Southwest. It's not letting me pick my hometown. What should I do? I was like, the city. I want to take McAllisterville. He's like, I don't know, pick a different city. So I said, thanks a lot, asshole. Just out loud like that.
Beep.
As she, kind of pushes me away. And she's like, just don't talk to anybody. Just let me do the talking.
Which is so funny, because that is literally my life. I constantly, when we are in travel situations...
And you judge me for being a grumpy bastard? Really?
Where do you think I get it from?
Clearly, I know. You spent too much time with him because you were telling me the story and I was dying.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, you're Kevin. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what... Yeah. Kevin would be so mad. I would just be like, we gotta just get it done. You're not helping right now. Just shut up. When we were going to Disney... And we walk up to the line. The lady had announced, Okay, we're on our way to Disney out of Harrisburg. The lady announced we are now boarding military, handicapped, like the specialty people.
Yeah, the
okay.
first people.
And Group A.
Yeah.
So the line is ridiculously long, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's like, what are they group boarding? It's priority. It's priority. No, it's Group A. They said Group A. No, it's priority. Like, there's a little bit of conversation within the line, right? We get up to the front, and the guy right in front of us says, you're boarding Group A, right? And she's like, no, I am boarding priority, handicap, and military. And he was like, oh, I thought you said Group A. And she was like, I did not say
Group A.
He says, you absolutely did. And I'm like,
but she did. Like, it's not.
But I'm like, no, don't say that. Because I'm like anti-conflict. I'm like, no. And he's like, you did say Group A. And she's like, I did not. And he's like, you did too. This is going the wrong way. This is going the wrong way.
Enough. I don't know why the flight.
Half the people in the line were like, oh yeah, she said Group A.
Not only did half the people say that, but as soon as she said, no, I am not boarding Group A, it is this and this and this, the line went from like 500 people long to like 3 people. Everyone stepped out of line. And we're like, so she accidentally said it. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, it's just be like, oh my gosh, if I said that, it was on accident. Don't be like, no. Yeah. But then him, I'm like, don't be conflict. You know, like, I'm anti-conflict. I'm like, but she also had already scanned so many passes that were the same group as ours that had been boarded. But again.
Do you remember that time in Jamaica?
Wait. I'm going to tell you one more story real quick.
You cut into my 5 minutes.
Kevin wants to board first. As soon as you say the group, he's running up there. Mm-hmm. Unless I'm on Southwest, which you get to go pick your seats.
This is only when you make me have carry-ons. Only when you make me have carry-ons.
Care. We'll find a room. Mm-hmm. I board last. I am like, let all the people on the plane, I will get on last. Ugh.
Southwest.
Ah.
Because I just added more fuel to the fire for my anxiety, freaking out.
So then you were nervous when you got on the plane?
Yeah, I'm already
nervous about the plane.
I'm like shot at that point because all my nerves are gone. Or like just, I'm a wreck. And then we get on the plane, there's no seats, and I can't even sit with her. So I'm sitting beside strangers, and then the people, she got in the row beside me. But the people didn't want the window seat, so they made her scoot into the window seat. I sat in the aisle seat.
Nah.
And I'm just like absolutely like.
No, you should have just been like, "Hey, honey."
I honestly thought about it a couple times just to make them, because
to make it awkward,
total, you know what move? Like they knew we were together. There's no way they didn't know we weren't together because we were talking to each other, trying to figure out the whole way walking back. And at that point, I'm just like. I needed the comfort after already being freaked out. Yeah. And now I'm alone beside you.
Oh, I just
I'm just like I'm.
So in fairness, Cody's like first ever flight was with us on our trip that we went to.
I flew 3 times before that. I just didn't like it before that.
Okay,
but that was the worst flight ever.
Our flight to Mexico, there was a moment.
The bottom fell out.
Literally, the plane fell and lost pressure. It's not funny. It was very traumatic. I was actually holding. Adeline was an infant at the time, and I was holding her. And it was like so like things were falling out of the top. Like it was a dramatic moment. Like that is not. And then remember, like the plane was falling below you, so if you didn't have your seatbelt tight, you were up out of your seat and then smashed back down. It was a very scary moment, for sure. I would have been scared too.
Not a good time.
And then he is.
Don't be scared.
Oh my gosh. I wish you would have just like reached across and been like, honey, just touch my finger. Like here, let's kiss across the people. And then just that would have been funny.
Okay, honeymoon.
Yeah, whatever. It's super hot.
So you got there.
got there.
Sweating.
I can't
Yeesh.
understand the lick of anything. It's very frustrating for me.
Oh,
my
because they all
gosh.
do this.
You are so
Yeah.
Kevin. You're Kevin.
Yeah.
Well, she knew enough Spanish to get us by for the most part.
Oh my gosh, you don't need a lot of Spanish in Punta Cana.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah, no, she had a bit.
No, you are the same way.
No, like,
Oh,
I mean, I knew what I was getting into because obviously I was in Mexico at one point, but I just had her do most of the talking.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
exactly what you should do.
Right. So it's very hot.
It's exactly what you should do.
You do. What Caruso say?
Caruso, next trip, bring it back.
Sport horse. Yeah, right.
Oh, man.
Only if Aaron Miller comes along.
Don K.
You got 1 minute to tell the stock drop.
Oh! We have big news. Oh, crap. Do you remember all the stuff that we got in? We are receiving a big J Concepts order, our first in a while. It is going to go live here within the next 5 minutes or so. It has green reflexes in it, green stalkers. It has relapses. It has some truggy recons. It has...
I just made it the other day. So
but it also has sprinters in it.
Yeah, there's sprinters,
ellipses.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good restock for J Concept stuff.
And
So
it's all the soft stuff.
yes,
It's not,
it's mostly greens and blues.
It's good stuff for.
There is some. There was one A2 compound that was detoxes, I think, that we restocked, but everything else was green and blue. So anyway, I have not put an email together on it. I am letting you guys know, the ones that hang out with us on Hump Day. So you'll be the first to know, except for those who did the restock alert. So just as a reminder, if you're ever wondering about when something comes back in stock that we have that is out of stock, there's like a notify me when it comes back in stock. It emails you the second we receive it. So that you can be the first to know. So if you're interested in that, let me know and you can click that button. I need all the blue sprinters. Well, there you go. I think we just got blue sprinters. Not just green, it was blue too, right?
Yeah, no, there should be. Yeah.
And like the guy that tried bringing the alligator on the flight, I saw that. He got denied.
Duh.
So.
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
How do you? He doesn't. Like a dog, okay. The dog can actually sit in a seat if it really had room or right beside.
I even get annoyed when people
like the
bring
chickens.
cats.
Like
Yeah.
I have this rooster that's my support animal.
Give me a break. Yeah. Man. Well, we have so much more to talk about. I think that Cody needs to join us again next week.
Yeah.
Okay. See you next week, Cody.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We are so grateful for you enabling us to be able to do this. Just remember, we've got about 15 days till our Halloween race, your last chance to join us for an off-road race in the 2023 season. So make sure you come. 15 days. Countdown is on. See you guys. Our customers said yes, right? Wings and Bodies for customers are in stock.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if we're offline on